Whose side are you on? That's a question of the day. Hey guys, my name is Brunas and welcome to Blu-ray Tactic channel. I'm here to the return of the series of Marvel Cinematic Universe movie review. This is episode 13, and of course, we're gonna talk about Captain America: Civil War. Now, I don't want to spoil anything, that's why I wrote in here all spoiler free. I took a one day process of thinking about this movie and what's my thoughts on it, so I can do a non-spoiler review. And basically, the whole synopsis of the film, I don't want to spoil a lot. It's about Team Cap versus Team Iron Man fighting each other, and that's all I can say. And now, I want to go to the cons first, then we go to the good stuff last, the best stuff. The only cons of this movie is about this character named Baron Zemo, played by Daniel Brühl. Great actor. One of my favorite performances by Daniel Brühl is Inglourious Basterds. He was good as Baron Zemo, but in my opinion, he was very underutilized. He was okay some scenes, but I wish he should, cut out the scenes from Baron Zemo, make him even more compelling movie, and that's my only cons of this film is about Baron Zemo. Like the character, but it needs to be used more, and I think we're gonna see him more in the future films, but that's my only cons of this film. Now, time for the pros. The movie has an all-star cast. It is starring Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Bettany, Sebastian Stan, Scarlett Johansson, Paul Rudd, William Hurt, the returning William Hurt. You have a lot of great cast. Don Cheadle, and the two standouts on this film is Chadwick Boseman and Tom Holland. We will talk about that very last because I want to talk about both of the characters in the very end because best part of the movie. All the performance of this film was great, including Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. gained this performance and gained this role really powerful, and especially Chris Evans, who plays Steve Rogers, aka Captain America. Both great actors did a incredible job doing this film about dealing with Steve Rogers, struggling this character, struggling with his friend who is Bucky Barnes, and also Tony Stark struggling with about this act, the Resurrection Act, about this Sokovia Accords and all that. Overall, a great performance, including the many actors who was in this film was great. They're perfectly fine in this film. They all did a great job, and that's all I can say. And it's like I love about the struggle between these two characters, Steve Rogers and Tony Stark. They're colliding each other. Most of them, Steve Rogers doesn't agree this. Tony Stark doesn't agree. Steve Rogers. It's like each of them have good points, and both of them have good points, and it makes you think that I'm on this team, but no, I'm not. I'm in this team, but they're great performance all around. I have to read. And also Elizabeth Olsen, aka Scarlet Witch. I love the fact we can see Scarlet Witch even more. Cause in the Age of Ultron, we saw her, a good amount of time. But in this film, we see her more. We see her powers used more. And I thought, as a favorite female superhero, she was great. She's perfect as Scarlet Witch, and I just love her to death. She's my favorite superhero of all time. And the story of the film, the screenplay is all well done. It is well done, well written. It is very compelling and emotionally invested. There's character development all around. Great script. Kudos to the script, screenplays. Did incredible job. Especially, it's really hard to do this. Many characters in this film, like pretty much an Avengers 2.5 film. All the characters have a moment to shine. They did a very well job. I cannot wait for the Infinity War. How they're gonna be the same director for the next movie, and the script was very smooth. It played well. It's very well written, and it's very simple. I mean, it's a fantastic script. And when I remember seeing the trailers, when I saw the trailer, I was worried about, oh my god, this movie gonna be too crowded. There's so many characters, especially Spider-Man's in it, Black Panther. But no, they did a well job. The screenplay did actually a great job. My favorite part of the whole movie is the screenplay. Really cool. I love the fact this movie is basically still a Captain America film, but it's also a Civil War film. So we have two stories into one, but technically it's not a story. It's all one story together. Very compelling story together. It have layers of character development here, upon layers. Like it's very emotionally invested. I mean, seriously, it is a great job. They did a great job making this film, like using these actors perform this compelling story. And Tony Stark has a great point, but Chris Evans, I mean Steve Rogers have a good point also about this. So of course how they're dealing with what the struggles are. I mean, obviously I'm a Team Cap. I mean all the way. I'm always Team Cap forever and ever. It is now time for the action. The action in this film is just downright entertainment. I mean, it is very entertaining, but also hilarious. It was edge of my seat. It was an incredible action fun film, and the visual effects was great. It is great. There's some visual effects that kind of like it need to be fixed at, but I don't care. It's like, especially the airport scene. The airport scene was probably the best part of the whole movie. Probably the movie scene I've been waiting for since I saw the trailers. And it was great, it was perfect, it was entertaining and fun. All the audience, by the way, I saw this movie with a packed theater with my friends. We were clapping, cheering about that scene. It was incredible. It was perfect in my opinion. It was a perfect moment. Even though I kind of hate Batman v Superman, it was an okay film. But I think Civil War is a much better film than Batman v Superman in my opinion, because the fight scenes between Batman v Superman was kind of rushed. This one it doesn't feel rushed. It's two different movies, by the way, two different companies, two different studios, two different movies. And I'm okay, DC, they're doing their own thing, but Marvel, they're the king of superhero films in my opinion. But now the two stand out in the film, the two best part in the whole movie is Black Panther and Spider-Man. First, I'm gonna talk about Black Panther, played by Chadwick Boseman, who played the character named T'Challa, aka Black Panther. My God, I cannot wait for his film to come out. I believe 2018, 2017, I don't remember. But God, this character is so badass. I mean, seriously. But the moment we see, all the audience were clapping, cheering. The moment we saw the Black Panther for the first time, was just incredible. It was a geek moment in my opinion, because we never seen Black Panther basically we seen in the cartoons. But Chadwick Boseman killed it at Black Panther. As a great actor, I cannot wait for his film, for his solo film. Black Panther is overall a great character, very compelling character, which also he's very human, but also a superhero trying to protect his country, Wakanda. And overall, it's a great character, Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman, you killed it. Cannot wait for his film. But the moment I've been waiting for the whole film is Tom Holland as Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man. The moment you see Peter Parker the first time on the big screen, everybody in my theater, in the audience, were clapping and cheering, were so excited. I got geeked out when I saw Peter Parker. This could be my favorite iteration of Peter Parker or Spider-Man. Hands down. The reason why, because Tom Holland is a teenager. Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, they're not teenagers. They were aged early 30s when they shoot the movie of their Spider-Man movies. Tom Holland, I believe he's 18. Every time he acts as Spider-Man or Peter Parker, he acts like a teenager and like acts like a fanboy, and I love that because I never seen that in the other Spider-Man movies. I love Tobey Maguire movies, and Garfield was okay. Tom Holland killed it. I cannot wait for his solo film produced by Marvel Studios. I've been waiting for years and years to see Spider-Man interact with Captain America and Iron Man. The costume was perfect. He had a funny moment in this film, really great moments in this film. Probably the best part of the whole movie, in my opinion. Oh my god. Tom Holland was just, he deserved this role. He was born to play this role, and I cannot wait for his film called Spider-Man Homecoming. Cannot wait. I believe it's next year. I don't know. I don't remember, but next year, yeah, probably. But it was a great moment that I saw Spider-Man next to Tony Stark in the scene, a particular scene. I don't want to spoil it, but it was great. They have chemistry in it. Tom Holland is perfect, and I cannot wait to see Spider-Man Homecoming in the near future. And that's everything I can say in non-spoiler. Director-wise, screenplay-wise, visual effects-wise, the action-wise, performance-wise, the whole thing was just amazing. And this is probably my favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. I don't know about that because I love Winter Soldier, I love Guardians of the Galaxy, I love Ant-Man, and the Avengers, the holy grail of Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm gonna give this movie a 9.9 out of 10 stars. The reason why, because Barry Zemo. That's all I can say. I love this movie so much. I'm seeing this movie a second time with my family. I saw it by myself and a couple of my friends. Now I'm seeing it with my family. I'm on Team Cap. Whose side are you on? That's the most important question of the day. And I'll see you guys for the next episode of talk about Doctor Strange on November. See you later.